Hello and welcome to Gardening Tips with Phil. Well, today we're going to clear this bed, the veggie bed one. All the zucchini has died off. We've got a few zucchini still in there as that. So what I might do is save that zucchini as seed. The tomato plants have not done anything, so they'll come out. We'll drop all of that. There's a volunteer growing in there. There's some celery over there that's not doing too good. Also, this, I'm not mad on this spinach. It's a really thick, rubbery type stuff, only good for cooking, so we'll get rid of that. There's some carrots and parsnip in here that we'll harvest. And yeah, we'll clear this bed out, put back all the plant cuttings and that so they'll rot in. And that, what I've got is some bags of compost, a couple of bags of chicken manure. I'm going to use some worm castings from the worm farm that I resurrected, and we'll spread them out and we'll take it from there. Then I'll let it settle for a week, and so I guess, by the way, I'm going to leave the second bed with the tomatoes for a few weeks, mainly because I want some more tomatoes to ripen, and they're not quite finished even though they have been hit with a bit of cold weather. Another tip too with tomatoes, don't go using cane stakes, use proper tomato stakes, because these just flex down. These tomatoes can get really, really heavy actually. Let's see. There's a pretty big one here too. So yeah, that's an Australian red, I believe. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I'll leave these, get onto this bed. So without any further ado, I guess we'll start clearing it out, see what we can salvage out of, carrots and that. Well, this is a carrot that's gone to seed, or gone to flower anyway. Okay, right, now that we've got all the plants pulled up and redone, or as a cover, I'm just going to put some more. Got some bags of compost from a big box store, so going to put them on, and yes, we'll then get going. And I've got the chicken manure, worm castings, so we'll get everything down, get all that down, let the garden bed settle for a week. So I better start putting on the compost. Okay, now that the compost is on, we'll just fork it over. Yes, I did say fork. And we'll then put on the chicken manure. Okay, now that we have the bags or the compost in there and that, we'll put in the chicken manure and we'll take it from there. Okay, now it's time that we put the worm castings on there and get them all turned in. Just a little bit, just over the surface and that. Most of these will be shallow rooted plants. So anyway, I'll go get the worm castings. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll let that one just settle in, and next week we'll be ready to start the planting and planting out of the garden. Okay, now that we've got all that done, the organic matter, the leftover plants and that in there, they'll act as a green manure. The worm castings and chicken manure will definitely help the plants as well as the compost. So, like I said, we'll leave it a week, it'll settle down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a square foot method, but slightly different than the traditional square foot method. So, in the next video we'll be marking out the grid patterns and doing some seeds directly into the bed and mulching it. Obviously where the seeds go we won't mulch because we've got to let them germinate up. We'll do some from pot, we'll do some seed from pots, and yeah. So this basically, this bed's going to be, or the two of them, will be a succession. So won't be planting the whole thing all out at once. We'll be doing a variety of cooler climate crops and climbers, rooted, deep rooted, and as well as brassicas, lettuce and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it should be quite interesting, and that'll be done over the next month. So we'll have a succession of fresh greens and fresh vegetables. So yeah, I won't bother filming this one when this is up in a couple of weeks. So anyway, alright, if you like this video and found it interesting, just give it a thumbs up. For more videos in the future, just hit the subscribe button below, and your comments and suggestions are always welcome, so just put them in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching Gardening Tips with Phil. We'll catch you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.